Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in this broadcast and being a part of Intuitive Insights Tarot. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and enjoying all the content that I do put out. That is all the content I put out, even even over on my other channel, Intuitive Insights Guitar. Please go ahead and check that out. I got some wonderful songs out. I did about 2 weeks ago now. I did put out 5 new songs, so go ahead and check those out. Those are still fresh, still coming off the upload of those. Please do check those out. Please don't feel don't feel afraid to go ahead and subscribe to my channel over there, Intuitive Insights Guitar. Even though there is a little bit of only a few subscribers over there, that is not new to me, but it is new to the world out there. So please go ahead and head over there and check that out. Intuitive Insights Guitar. We are here today with Intuitive Insights Tarot today, and today we're moving forward here, making things happen here today. So if welcome in. Stick around a little bit, hang out. If anyone does want a personal read, the marquee up on top there, scrolling by, tells you all the prices there. The most cost efficient would be the $1 one card, or the $5 Moon Oracle card. Moon Oracle. Those do detail quite a bit. The Moon can tell you quite a bit of things going on in your life with the phases and different things like that. As you see, what they look like. And we do have a eclipse coming up here soon, which is in Virgo. Right now we're going to be going into, right now we're in pre-retrograde, but on the 26th here, actually tomorrow, we're going into Mercury retrograde, and that's going to be that's always fun. Mercury retrograde is always fun. It really brings out the things you need to work on. It brings out the side of you that needs to heal. It brings out those dreams every night. It brings out those dreams. It can bring out that tendency to hold things back. I don't want to say hold things, like, not just hold things back, but not participate in certain things and start understanding where you need to heal and where things need to go. We got a few people in the room. Thank you for joining me today on this transmission here, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are. I am very diverse, very open-minded when it comes to the YouTube platform, and I welcome in all races of life, all walks of life. I welcome in to the channel to go ahead and embrace my light and heal. If you do want to join the channel and you want to become a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Trying to get to 500 subscribers by June. We got 12 people in the chat. If any of you 12 do want to get a personal read, anything you need, anything tailored to yourself, you got any questions going on in your life, you want some answers on. If you you're getting a couple of reads lately and you've been having certain cards come out, or if you're getting synchronicities, number patterns, 666, 333, 444, maybe 1212, maybe 1111, you're seeing those things. Those are angel numbers, and those are your angels and your guides truly speaking to you and truly trying to get your attention at that time. When you do get those certain synchronicities, and I get them all the time, so that's why I'm telling you, when you do get those synchronicities, stop what you're doing. Stop everything you're doing and look at what you're doing right at that moment and try to understand what the universe is telling you at that particular moment. So if anyone does want a read, please do let me know. We got Phil. Phil, welcome in, Phil. Welcome in. Where are you coming from, Phil? Where you at? Where you at in the world out there? Where you at? And what's surprising for me here is and I just looked at this the other day. I just looked at this a few days ago on my analytics for my YouTube studio. I started looking at this, and the diverse crowd of people that show up on my channel now has changed in the last few months. It has really changed, and it's surprising me because I'm getting a lot of 65 plus. like 30% is 65 plus. It's okay to me. It's surprising me because I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that I'm reaching those type of the older crowd. I'm reaching the older crowd. It's surprising me. Like 18 and 24, I get nothing. I get nothing between the 18 and 24. 32, 24 to 35, I get that all day long. The 65, and then everything in between, that in between range, I get nothing. And then I get the 65 plus, and that I was looking at that like, I don't know what I'm doing is working because I'm getting a diverse range of people here, popping into the channel here. But nevertheless, I am here today. As you know, Intuitive Insights Tarot here. On Thursdays, we do the 78 card archive, where I dive deep into all the cards and go ahead and tailor into it. I really think y'all are liking it. Y'all really like the 78 card archive because it really gets a lot of views. It really hits and gets the views. It really gets a lot of views when I do the 78 card archive. So if anyone does want to read, please let me know. Down in the description down below, I have the Buy Me a Coffee for my foreigners. They can't do the Cash App and certain things like that. The Buy Me a Coffee is over there. I also have the Cash App. Both links are down in the description down below. Please, please, any of your support does go to improve the channel. It does go to keep the bills paid, to keep things moving forward here and everything like that. So let's dive in. Let's see what the energy is here for this today here for Thursday, 25th. Let's see what the energy is for today. Let's take a look here. Hey, Philip, welcome in. Hey, Philip, where are you coming from? Where are you at in the world? Let me know, everybody. We got 6 people in the chat. So let me know where you're at. Down in the chat there. Let me know where you live at, where you're coming from. How's the weather in your area? How are things going right now? It's, I'm here in Michigan, in the USA, Eastern Standard Time. So it's a little bit chilly, but the sun's out. It's gonna warm up a little, I think, today. The sun's out, so that's a positive note. I'll show y'all. Take a little window tour. As you see, sun's out, groovy. Got the sun out, nice groovy weather here with the sun. As you see, sun's out. The sun is out. Time to get rolling here. So, y'all are here for the tarot, so let's do this. Let's see what the angels and spirits surround us. Let's see what the energy is. Let's take a look. For me, as you see, you might see me here shuffling the cards a lot. That's because I like to have the card bring themselves out. I like to have my angels and my guides pull the cards for me. I like to have them pull it for me. Whatever card comes out, that is from the universe and angel guides speaking. I like to have the cards pull themselves. That's why you'll see sometimes I shuffle the cards quite a bit. It is relaxing also to shuffle the cards. Very relaxing. It can be very relaxing. But we got some cards here. We got 2 sideways cards. We got 2 forward cards here. So, what I'm seeing, we got 7 of cups here. The 7 of cups and the Ace of cups. And then we got the 9 of pens and the 6 of wands here. 6 of wands. So what I'm seeing here, anytime, anybody, at any time that I am doing any reads, anytime if you want to go ahead and in the chat, let me know you need a reading. Please let me know. If you are, I do want to stress this before I continue. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and sub up on the channel, subscribe to the channel, come back and let me know that you're new, and I can get you a free read. Free read. I can get you a free read if you are a new subscriber. New subscribers get a one-time free read for being on the channel. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by June. I'm also doing a drawing, so please share it. Let people know. I still need to put the post up, and I do apologize I haven't. Got a little busy. I need to put the post up in the community chat. I'm doing a drawing end of March for a full read. So the more you donate, the more you'll get entered in. $1 for one entry. It's $1 an entry for the drawing to random drawing for a full free read. And those reads do go 45 to an hour. They go very deep. 9-card spread, and I pull on each card. And I go through all 3 decks that I have, and I pull cards on it. They're very, very deep dive, intuitive, very good read. If you do check out my personal reads, I think it was on the 13th I did a read, and that one was a full read. And if you look at it, you can see what it details. So please let me know if you do want a reading. They are very cost efficient. Marquise going on the top there. With this one here is the energy for today. We're looking at the energy for today. What is your energy for today? So we got the 7 of Cups here. It looks like what it's feeling like to me for the energy is the universe has taken some cups away from you. Like, you got yourself into some situations here where the universe has said, hey, we're going to pull this back. We're going to pull this back. We're going to see what you do. And you feel like you can't fill from an empty cup. You cannot. And you got the Ace of Cups here reversed. So the Ace of Cups reversed isn't giving me any good signs here that you have things in control. Have things in your hand, have things in control. Because it feels like some things have been taken away. Probably to test you, to test your strength, to test your durability, to test the foundation. It feels like you are in your flow. Both of these 2 cards, the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, are both to the left. They're sideways, but they're to the left. So they're not fully forward, they're not fully backwards. They're just in the middle in that stagnation. They're in the middle. They're not really moving anywhere, but they are to the left. So you are putting in your feminine energy. You are putting energy into this that's going to, from an emotional standpoint, you're putting emotions into this. You're moving forward, but you're moving forward with your emotions. What do you want out of this? What do you need out of this? How does my heart feel? How does my heart, what is my heart desires in this? You want to be in this flow with this 9 of Pens. You want to be in that flow, but at the same time, you have it for a minute, then you feel like you don't have it. We're gonna pull some more cards here. We're gonna see what the universe wants you to know here about all this. I am gonna be around for a little while, so get your coffee, get your beer if you need a beer this early. But get your coffee, get your cereal, get your snacks, and come in, join me and share the channel. Let everyone know that I am on. Go ahead and share that channel, and stick around a little bit. We're gonna be here a few hours, so stick around, get a couple reads, share this channel to somebody that does need a read. Who knows? Sub up to the channel while you're at it. Let's do this. You got the Fool. So you're looking here. You want forward movement, but you don't want the forward movement. You're on the fence. Like, you want to go into the yard, but you don't want to go in the yard. You want to open the gate and enter into the yard, but you don't at the same time. You want to move forward, but you don't. You want to ask that person out, but you don't. And it's like, you want your wishes to come true with the Fool. You want your wishes to come true. You're asking for them. You're wishing for things to come true. You've asked the universe for things, and the universe has turned around and told you, are you fighting? Are you fighting for those things? We're not just going to give it to you. Are you fighting for those things? Are you fighting? Because you got the Sun here, and that's a Major Arcana card here. That's the most positivist Arcana card I can give you in the deck that can come out of the deck. It's the highest one. And it's no light here. The light isn't here. You're not shining your light. It feels like you're not fully fighting with your emotions. You're like you have forward movement. You know what you want, but it's harder for you to act on it than to fully do it. Sometimes we get in these areas where we want to do something, but we know what we need to do. We have it all laid out in front of us, but we never take the action to go ahead and do it. We never step through the door, never step through the yard to really do the set thing we need to do. I can talk about it all day long, but we never do it. We never pull ourselves together to do it. You got the Eight of Cups here in the bottom, which you don't see coming. It's the Eight of Cups. You got the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the thick Ace of Wands, but it's reversed, and you got the Hermit. But you got the Ten of Pens. You got the Ten of Pens. The Ten of Pens is here, which is good news. Hear me out. What you don't see coming is you're not walking away with the Eight of Cups. You're not walking away, but you're not really making that choice. You're not really making the choice you need to make. Like I said, to step through that door or gate or whatever you want to call it and really be on the other side, be on the other property, be on that other side, and really understand that, hey, I'm doing this. Step into reality and say, I'm really here. This is really happening. I'm really here. Is this real? Is this real? Am I okay? Am I okay? That's what you're asking yourself. Am I okay? This is new. I haven't did this in a while. Am I new? Like, how do I do this? I haven't did this in a while. This is new. Happy Thursday, Moonlight. I'm doing great. I'm doing spectacular here. Back again for another day's work. Thank you, Moonlight. Thank you to all my moderators that do keep the channel moving. Thank you to all my moderators. For anyone new joining, I am doing a drawing into March for a full reading. They'll do go about 45 to an hour. So if you do want to get entered in for that full read, any of your donations do help that. Any of those reads, any of the readings, any of the donations, they do go towards that, and they do help out the channel. But they also help you out to get entered into that drawing. $1 an entry for that drawing for that full read. So it doesn't seem like you're not walking away from something, but you're not making the choice here to walk away. You're stepping out of your comfort zone here. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. And once you start stepping out of your comfort zone without walking away here, you start stepping out of your comfort zone, that's when you're going to see the Ten of Pens. That's when the Ten of Pens is going to show up for you once you step out of your comfort zone. You do need to get this Ace forward, and we'll get there. Because that's what you don't see coming. Is you're not walking away, but you're learning how to love yourself. You're learning how to love yourself. You're learning how to love yourself is what you're doing. You're learning how to have love yourself. Like I said, this could be back to what I said, where I said, you haven't done this in a while. You haven't felt this in a while. That could be love. That could be the love that you need. The love that you haven't felt for yourself in a while. What are you doing to make yourself happy? When's the last time you smiled? Truly ask yourself that. With everything you got going on in your life, truly ask yourself that. We got 4 people in the room, so each one of you, ask yourself, what have you done lately to make yourself smile? What have you truly done to make yourself smile? And I truly mean that. What have you done lately to really make yourself smile? Because it feels like you have not smiled in a long time here. You're not walking away. You're not walking away from the situation, but you're trying to find love in the situation. You're trying to see if this situation is something that can grow, that can really move my Ace of Cups into a certain area here that you need to really move it into. Yeah, you got the Queen of Pens here. The Queen of Pens. But you also got this nine of actually sorry eight of wands here. So it's like you want you want the reward. You want the reward, and you're starting to see this from an emotional standpoint. You're starting to see this. You're starting to see reality. You're starting to see it like, hey, I can't live like this no more. I cannot live like this no more. I cannot fully move on like this no more. I need to really figure out this money situation. I need to understand there's forward movement, but there's not at the same time. You feel like you're moving 4 steps forward, you go 2 steps back. Let's take a look here. I want to get a card on this eight of wands here. Eight of wands. Hey, everybody in the chat, everyone in the room, let me know where you're coming from. Let me know where you're stationed at in the world. Let me know what the weather's like where you're at. Hit that sub up button. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. The more thumbs up we can get, the more I know that you're here, and the more that algorithm will send the messages out and let people know that the live isn't dead. Because sometimes when you don't get a lot of likes, the YouTube algorithm can turn around and say that this is a dead room, and it won't send it out to people. So the more likes I can get, the better. I'm not sure how many likes I got now. It's not showing me, but if we can get at least 10 likes within the hour, that would be nice. Okay, what we got here? So, you got the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is sideways. Then you got the Page of Swords. So that's Cancer energy, the Queen of Cups. Looks like Page is Virgo here. Oh, you got the Ace of Wands though. The Ace of Wands is here though. The Ace of Wands on the other side was on the other deck was reversed, which you didn't see coming. But now you see the Ace of Wands coming thick. Ace of Wands right here is coming out like a chameleon. You can change colors. You can form. You can adapt. You can change colors. You have that wonderful array about you. You have that that energy. Like you can step in a room and people, your energy radiance. It radiates off of you. It vibes off of you. You have that vibe, that radiant, that array of that energy. You feel that glow. You have that glow around you, and you're looking for. You're trying to put your feminine energy in this. You're really trying to with your cups. You're trying to really understand what your emotions want, and that's what the Mercury retrograde is going to do for a lot of people. It's going to turn around, and it's going to really bring out those emotions in you, and bring out those heart desires and those things that need to come out. It's going to bring those out and help you understand what your heart truly wants. Because for me, I feel, excuse me, we have our physical body, and then we have our spiritual body. And our spiritual body sometimes is calling out to us, and we have to listen. We have to listen. We have to listen to what our soul wants, what our heart truly wants. Because what you want is out there somewhere. It's out there. There is a version of you that already has what you want out there. Your dreams, the dreams you want, and the passion you want. There's a version of you already out there that has it. In the 4D, the 5D, it's already out there. The version of you that wants what you are desiring is already out there. You just have to catch up to it to go ahead and get it and sink in with it. You need to sink in. Same thing like headphones, for example. You get Bluetooth headphones and you sync them up to your phone. You're in sync now because they're linked up. You're in sync. You're on the same frequency, on the same wavelength. And that's what this is. This Ace of Cups here. You see that wavelength right there? See that wavelength? That wavelength is the one you need to be on. You need to be on this wavelength to really be on that frequency. Right here, another frequency right here. Are you on the right frequency that you need to be on in order to be at that particular level? Be at that level. Because not everybody is on the same level. Not everyone is on the same frequency. Now, you can listen to things on YouTube and other platforms where you can listen to different frequencies and different hertz, and 440 hertz, 840, 540 hertz, 810 hertz, whatever it is. You can listen to those hertz, and those hertz can really, you can alter your brain or train your brain to tap into a certain frequency and understand that frequency. I've done it. And I've done it before. And it's really a wonderful thing when you dive into it. Different frequencies, different things. Also, with frequency, you can heal certain parts of your body and certain things with frequency also. It's a fascinating thing when you start getting into different frequencies and hertz and different things like that. It's a fascinating thing here. So, with this Ace of Wands, you do have the ability to make these wonderful choices that you need to make, and really understand that not all choices you make are bad. Not all of them are going to be bad choices. But you are looking for answers, though, with this Page of Swords. You're looking for answers here because you have the Queen of Swords here. And I'm getting a lot of feminine energy here, is what I'm getting here a lot. We got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords. So this is a lot of feminine energy here. A lot of emotions, a lot of understanding what you want from an emotional level, an intellectual level, understanding your feelings. Feelings come and go. They come and go, feelings. What truly stays is how you react to those feelings and how you react. Some people here may be learning how they react to certain situations, and they're not reacting to those situations anymore. They're not going to react to an argument like they used to. They're not going to react to them. Hey, welcome in. We got 6 people in the chat. I really appreciate y'all taking your time and energy out of your morning to join me here, or your afternoon or evening, wherever you're at in the world, or your midday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I welcome all walks of life here on my channel. You can either embrace the channel and step into the light and want to heal, or you can go find another channel and have fun on their channel. If you want to come in and you want to heal and you want to get some guidance, this is the channel for you. We got SSCH Tarot in. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up to the channel here. Hopefully your channel is getting some positive light over there. SSCH Tarot. SCCH Tarot here. You do have this nice thick Ace of Wands for you. Thick Ace of Wands. You should know about that. That thick Ace of Wands. You also got the Knight of Pens here. Sideways though. How are you putting in your feminine energy into your flow, into your day-to-day things? You also got the Lovers here. Let's see here. But you're not making a choice. Somebody here is not making a choice to let something go. They're not letting something go. They're not putting their accolades out with the 8 of Pens. They're not putting their full achievements out there, letting people know where they're good at, where they're not good at. And I've been talking about that for a little while. The 5 of Cups. You're getting out of this deception. You're getting out of this feeling stuck area, feeling trapped, feeling stuck. Welcome in, everybody. Hit that sub up button. If you are a new subscriber here, go ahead and let me know after you subbed up to the channel here. Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead and sub up to the channel. Let me know. I can get you a free read. Free reads for new subscribers. What you don't see coming here, though, is the Sun. Now you got the Sun. Positive card here. The 8 of Cups again. So you're not walking away from this. You're not walking away. You're stopping and asking questions along the way. With the 7 of Cups, you're asking questions along the way. You're asking questions about things. Like, you would like answers, but you're looking for questions. You're asking questions along the way. And I feel like there is some light here. You're not walking away from the situation, but there's light. There's positive light here from this. Once you start making this decision here, there's going to be some positive light here for you. Let's take a look here. Okay, that came out. The Queen of Wands came out. It came out reversed though, so it doesn't look like you're putting your feminine energy into this, into your choices, into your choices that you need to make. And this one here is talking a lot about choices here, and that's been the thing about a lot of my over the last few months. That's been a lot of the readings. A lot of the readings over the last, say, 3 months have detail about choices, making positive choices, making these choices you need to make, understanding your choices. Let's get a card here on this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands energy. Okay, Five of Swords here again. The Five of Swords again. So somebody here is getting rid of that deception, getting rid of that anguish, getting rid of that doubt, starting to get rid of that doubt, starting to get rid of that anguish, starting to get rid of that agony. Like you're not letting it affect you no more. You're stepping into a new beginning. I mean, you got this Two of Cups energy here in the bottom of the deck, which you don't see coming. Is this Two of Cups energy? You got this Two of Cups, and it's moving to the Six of Cups, to the Nine of Swords. So somebody here feels trapped. They feel stuck. They feel like claustrophobic. They feel confined. And they feel like they're not balanced. They're not balanced with this Two of Cups energy. They're not balanced. They're not on the same frequency. They're not on the same wavelength. You're all over the place with this. One day you're up here. One day you're down here. One day it's up here. You're all over the place. Like you don't have that flat line, that flatliner. You don't have that flat flow where you're both on the same page with things. You're all over the place. One day this person's doing good. Next day this person's doing good. Next day this one's doing shitty. You know, this person might be doing good. This person might be doing shitty. It's back and forth. It's on and off. You're not on the same page where both of you are doing good at the same time. Both of you doing shitty at the same time. No, you're back and forth, feeling that. You also feel stuck by a choice you need to make. Yeah, I think you feel trapped by a choice. You got the Star though. You're making wishes. You're making wishes. You're talking to the universe. You're making wishes on those shooting stars. Like they say, when there's a shooting star, make a wish. So you are making wishes here. You're making these wishes. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. You feel stuck though. Coming out, the Nine of Swords. You feel stuck. You got a lot going on though. You got a lot of things going on. A lot of things going on with this Five of Wands. You got the King of Wands. Finally, some masculine energy on the board. Some masculine energy here. So you are... 2 could be significant. 5 could be significant for somebody. 2 for sure. 1 could be significant. 12 could be significant here. Yeah, you're not balanced. You're not balanced. You're not in your flow. You're not balanced. You're not balancing your options. You're just jumping right in instead of balancing things, weighing things out. And you're trying to justify yourself. You're trying to get this justice, this win. Like I'm deserving of this. Like the question is, what'd you do to deserve this? Did you put the energy in? Did you deserve this? Because you want the win, but what have you done to deserve it? Yeah, you're getting rid of this. You're getting rid of guarding yourself. You're not guarding yourself no more. You don't have to guard yourself no more. You don't have to guard yourself no more. But you're not getting the celebration you want. The celebration isn't here. The celebration you want is not here. You're like you want the celebration, but you're not really receiving the celebration. I believe there's a blockage. Somebody's got a blockage here. Yeah, you feel like your world isn't. You got the world here, but the world is behind the temperance, and they're both reversed. which you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. You feel like the High Priestess here also is reversed. So for some, you feel like you're not receiving the answers you want. I'm really thinking, and I'm speaking from experience, because the last Mercury retrograde we had, I've had dreams crazy. It was crazy. One day I had like 4 dreams. 4 times I had dreams. And I remembered all of them. I remembered all 4 dreams. Like I was able to wake up, Google some things, figure out what that dream meant, and I was able to know what it meant. Like I was able to do some healing. I remember one day I woke up, 4 times I woke up and I had 4 dreams. 4 dreams that same night. So I feel a lot of people here with this Mercury retrograde that's happening tomorrow. When it goes full, when it's full effect, you're gonna see some dreams heavenly. You're gonna get some dreams, and those dreams are gonna open up a bunch of things for you to work on and heal. Throw your intentions out to the moon, to the universe tonight. Before you go to bed, open your door, look outside, speak to the moon, see the moon, speak to the moon, let your intentions be heard, let them know what you want to get in your dreams, and they will show you. Your ancestors will come to you. They will show you the things you need to learn and heal from, and they will help you and guide you. They will help guide you, and they will help protect you and show you the things that you need to heal from and the things you need to really tap into here. So these are the messages that I feel my collective needed to hear today for the energy. Here. If you are in need of a reading and you want to dive into this more, you want to see what this sideways movement here is, or you want to see what these choices are you need to make, that choice you need to make, let me know down in the chat. Let me know. I am trying to move forward here. Any of your donations do get you entered into that drawing for that full read. When I do the drawing into March, you do have some time to enter in. You do have plenty of time. So you don't have to enter in just today, but you have time to enter in before the end of the month. For the end of March, you do have time for that. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and get yourself a reading. I'm gonna step away for a minute, but don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. I'll be right back here. Don't go nowhere. I'm back. I am back on the channel. I'm back. Hopefully I didn't go too far. I'm back. So, where are y'all at in the world? Where's your neck of the woods? Where is your side of town? Go ahead and let me know down in the chat. Let me know where you're coming from. What side of the country you're on. What side of the world are you on? Let me know. Me, I'm here in Michigan, USA, United States of America. I'm here in Michigan. Right now, it's a little bit chilly out, but the weather's nice. It's not bad. It's warming up a little bit. I think for the little time I was out there this morning, I think it's better than yesterday. So not too bad. Go ahead and grab your coffee, grab a donut, grab your breakfast, sit down, come in and join some. Come in. and join me here. Now, on the channel, in the background, you see it's quiet. You know, a lot of people do have music and stuff like that going. Me, I'm working on that. I'm working on that. As you see, I do have the music here for my Intuitive Insights guitar channel. I do have the music. I'm working on getting the instrumental part of it on the channel in the background, so it can play and y'all can hear it. You can hear it playing in the background, very lightly. You can hear that music playing instrumentally. You can hear it playing. I'm working on getting that set up. I'm working on that, trying to find platforms that I can work with it, and trying to get that working for y'all, so y'all can hear my instrumental music. You can hear it in the background while I'm live. The Eight of Swords. So you're getting out of this feeling stuck, feeling stuck. You're getting out of feeling stuck. Somebody here isn't putting their magic into this though. You're getting out of feeling stuck. You're coming out of a period of being stuck, but you're not putting your magic into this. You're not really putting your spark into this. You are nurturing this from an emotional standpoint. You're nurturing this. You're nurturing your young. You're nurturing this as a mother would, as a father would. You're nurturing this. You're really putting your energy into this. And you really want your wishes to come true. You really want your wishes to really come into fruition and come true here for you. But you need to get in balance. You need to get into balance, into flow. You need to really get into balance. You need to have your balance, your flow, your balance. You really, welcome in. Stick around a little bit. You really need to get into your balance, into your flow here with this here. You're now walking away from the situation. We go from the Nine of Cups to the Eight of Cups. So you're not walking away. You want to get to the Ten of Cups, which is the public recognition, but you're not walking away from the situation. You're sticking through it. You're getting out of feeling stuck. You feel like you're asking for wishes from the universe, but you're not fully putting your magic into this. You're not fully putting your spark into this. You're not walking away from the situation though, and you are laying something to rest. Finally, you're laying something to rest. Finally, my collective. That card has been coming out quite a bit lately. There's Four of Swords, and it's been coming out reversed. Finally, it's forward. You're laying something to rest. Could be an idea, could be a thought, could be anything. You're laying it to rest. A decision you were having to make that you didn't want to make for a minute. You're laying it to rest. Like you're starting to see that it ain't gonna work, whatever it is. You got this Knight of Cups though. You know what direction you want to go in, but why are you like at that edge of like, I'm just going to sit here for a minute and see what happens. I'm just going to sit here and contemplate which way I want to go. I know I need to go left. I know I need to go right. I need to deal with both of these. But I'm here in the middle trying to figure out which way I need to go. Do you go into the darkness? Do you go into the light? Or do you go into the darkness? Or do you continue on the path or just stay where you're at? Because right now, you're staying where you're at. You're waiting it through, you're in the waiting game. You're in that purgatory, you're in waiting. You're waiting to move over. And sometimes we do need to rest on our path. We do need to rest. We need time for ourselves. We need to take a day for rest. Relax. We got Justice here. And as I read that, it says Pandora's box. I don't know if you remember that, if you heard of it before. Pandora's box. whatever is in this box, do you really want to open it? Do you really want to deal with it? Do you want to dive into it? Do you really want to tail into the things that are in the box? Do you want to open it up and read that letter you haven't read in a while? Do you want to open it up and get that cash out of it? Do you want to tap into it? Open it in this box. What is it going to do for you? What is it going to do for you opening this box up? Because you have the key. You have the key. You're justifying yourself. You want the justice. You want the win for staying still at the moment. But you can't stay still for too long. You can't stay still for too long. You're watching the collective. You're watching the energy. You're watching things. And if you wait too long, it's going to pass you up. It's going to pass you up. And you're not going to be able to get those opportunities if you let them pass you up. You've been letting opportunities pass you up for too long. Or not seeing those opportunities in front of you. Not seeing them. Welcome in, everybody. Stick around. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Get yourself a free read. If you do want to get a paid read, that's up to you. I got $5 Moon Oracle cards. Those are very cost efficiency and very friendly there. You get one Oracle card. If you are a moderator here on the channel, you get free reads regardless. You get free reads. You skip the line. You get free reads even during collective reads. Especially during the 78 card archive. If you are a moderator here, you can get a read. Free read. So you got this King of Wands energy. The King of Wands. So somebody here is they're making masculine choices. They're starting to make choices. They're starting to see the reality of this. They're starting to make the choices they need to make, and they're starting to see reality. Like the lifestyle you're living, you can't afford the lifestyle you're living right now. You can't afford the lifestyle. Can you afford the lifestyle you're living? Because the way it looks, when this card came out sideways, the devil. The devil's in the details. The devil's in the details. Devil's here. The devil energy. I'm laying it. I'm playing it. The way the card comes out, I call it the way the card comes out. You have devil energy here. You have this. You're thinking negative, but you're not. You're trying to get out of thinking negative. You're trying to get out of that thinking that way, but at the same time, you're still thinking that way. You're still thinking that way. You're looking at situations where it's maybe this is going to work out. Maybe this isn't going to work out. If I apply to this job, yeah, I might get it, but also I'm applying to jobs where I can get to on my bike if you don't have a car or walk to, but I'm also not applying to jobs because I don't have this vehicle. I don't have a way to get to this. I don't have the money to get to this. So you're back and forth. Like you're thinking negatively, but you're not thinking negatively. You're trying not to, but you still are. And you're trying to get rid of that doubt about it. You're trying to get rid of that doubt, that stress, that anguish. You're trying to get rid of that and not really have that affect you. Welcome in, everybody. Go ahead and sub up to the channel. Get yourself a free read. You got the 4 of Pens. So you are open to receiving this. You're open to receiving this new beginning, this new time that you're in. But you're not really fighting. You really don't want to fight here. Excuse me. Man. On a masculine level, you don't want to fight. You don't want to fight. You got the King of Swords. You really don't want to fight on a masculine level. You really do not want to fight. But on the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Ace of Swords. You are that Ace of Swords, that thick Ace of Swords. You know what you want. You know what you want with your life. You know what you would like. In multiple situations, you know what you want in your life. If you can write down on a piece of paper for a relationship, you can write down on a sheet of paper everything that you want in equality, everything you want in somebody, everything you would like in a partner, and write it down. Everything you would like in that job, This is the pay. This is the job I want. This is the career I want. This is the money I want to make. If you could write that down and you had all that detailed out, you know how you can do all that, but acting on that, that's a different story. Acting on it's a different story. You live in that fantasy world, and fantasy's not bad. You live in fantasy, but when it comes to the reality part of it, trying to put those two together, they clash. They clash. You do have two of swords, so you do need to make a choice. You need to make a choice, collective. You need to make a big ass choice. And that choice is about your money. It's really about your money. It's about your business, about your money, the way you're thinking about money, the way you're acting on money, the way you're spending money, the way you're saving money. Are you self-sabotaging yourself? Are you self-sabotaging yourself with your money? Are you making money choices that are affecting you 3 months from now or affecting you 3 days from now? Are you making those choices that are affecting your money? Are you making bad money choices? Because you got the 8 of Wands, you got things coming in very fast for you. You got things coming in fast. Things are coming in fast for you here. Once you make this choice with the 2 of Swords, it's going to be you need to make that business choice. You need to make that business choice or that money choice. Once you start doing that, things are going to come in fast for you with the 8 of Wands. And you're going to have some happiness, some joy, some happiness, some peace in this. You're going to start seeing some love in this, some growth in this. You're going to start seeing some passion come out of this, some growth. You're going to start seeing that come out of this. And you're really going to love it. You're really going to love the things that you're doing. You're going to love the things that you do, the choices you make. You're going to start loving the things you do, start bringing that smile to your face. Because for so long, you've been living in the shadows. You've been living in darkness. You've been living in like not happiness. Where's your happy? Where's your happiness? Where's your joy? You need to step out of your comfort zone and really bring a smile to your face. Uplift. Be uplifting. Where's your motivation? I said this yesterday. They say in Hollywood or wherever on movie sets, on theater, they say what's my motivation? What's my motivation? Let me get in character. What's my motivation? What's your motivation, collective? What is your motivation to go to the gym and work out? What's your motivation to go to the grocery store and do your shopping today? What's your motivation to get in your car and go see that grandmother or grandfather that you haven't seen in 2 weeks or a month? You haven't been over there to visit them. What's your motivation to pick up that phone call? To pick up that phone call and call that job? What's your motivation to just step out your front door and enjoy some fresh air? What is your motivation? Because it doesn't feel like you're putting your resources into this. Your full resources, your full strength into this. Or your resources, or your strengths aren't being recognized. Your strengths aren't being recognized. Excuse me. I mean, you're not the ace of your cups. You're the ace of your swords, but you're not the ace of your cups. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, if you are new to the channel, like I said, subscribe to the channel. Let me know. Come on back and let me know you subscribed, and I can get you a free read. I can get you a free reading if you are new to the channel. Those are free reads for new Patreons, new people to the channel that are joining into the Heartland for the channel. If you are new here to the channel, a brief details. Monday's the transmission where we dive into the frequency of the week. We dive in and we see what the week is, just like you see a lot of people do with zodiacs, where they branch out and tell you what the week is for zodiac, for the zodiac. I do that for my collective. I tap in and I see what the week is for the collective, see what the week is going to detail for the collective, I do that on the Monday transmission with personal reads. Then I turn around, come in Tuesday for the collaboration, if there are any collaborations. If not, personal reads. I also throw in some collective reads. Wednesday, kind of my day off, but sometimes I hop on for personal reads and a little collective read. Thursdays, we do the 78 card archive, which I'm doing now, the 78 card archive, where we dive in and we figure out what the spread is on all the cards. And we get the devil in the details, and we get the details here, and we see what's going on. Friday was for my music, but I've been doing some personal reads on Friday now. The weekend, behind the scenes work. I'm not usually live on the weekend. I do behind the scenes work. Any of that behind the scenes stuff. So, you got the hangman here. So you are looking at the situation from a different perspective. You're looking at it from a different angle. You're starting to see it for what it is. You're starting to look at it from a different perspective here. You're starting to see that you can't fill from an empty cup. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. We got one person in the room. Go ahead and let me know where you're coming from, where you're at in the world, what the weather's like where you're at. Let me know. Don't be shy. Let me know. We're doing a 78 card archive here, tapping into all the cards. So far, we got 23 cards. 23 cards. We got a little ways to go. So stick around. We got a little ways to go here. Tell your friends, your family. Who knows? Tell your boss. Tell your boss I'm on. Have your boss come and check me out. Also, if you are around here, also check out my other channel, Intuitive Insights Guitar. Go ahead and check that channel out also for the music. Please go ahead and check that out. I do some covers, but a lot of it is originals, songs I wrote. And I do have 5 new songs up right now that are new in the last month. So do check those out. And do comment on those. Comment. It doesn't seem like a lot of y'all comment on my videos. So comment. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear your thoughts. Hear your advice. It only helps me improve. So somebody here, I got death. Here. So, doesn't seem like we go from the Ace of Cups. We go from the Ace of Cups reversed, the Hangman reversed, to the Death reversed. Now to the Knave of Cups. So, what it's looking like here for the collective is it doesn't seem like, with this situation here, remember, we have to back up a minute. Welcome in. We have to back up a minute and realize we have the 8 of Swords in the beginning. We have the 8 of Swords in the first card of the draw for the 78 card archive. We have that card, and you're stepping out of this being stuck mode. You're stepping out of excuse me. You're stepping out of being stuck. You're stepping out of that, and you're moving into a new beginning here for you without being stuck, without being trapped, without feeling confined, and you're breaking the chains. He's a chain breaker. If you got pain, he's a pain taker. Brandon Heath, chain breaker. Brandon Heath, chain breaker. Wonderful song. Excuse me. Okay, so somebody here, like I said, we got this Ace of Cups energy, and the Ace of Cups. You are looking at this situation from a different perspective, is what you're looking at. You're looking at it from a different perspective. It doesn't look like there's a new beginning here, or a new cycle. It doesn't look like it, because you got the Death reversed. It doesn't look like there's a new beginning here. Or you're not allowing a new beginning. Somebody here is not allowing a new beginning. But you're fully not this Ace of Cups. You feel like you can't fill from an empty cup. You feel like you want this peace and joy and happiness, but you feel like it's hard to come by. It's hard for you to receive it. You're in that area. You're not receiving that in the way that you would like to receive it. Bottom of the deck, you got the reverse 7 of pens. It does look like you're not fully tapped into the knowledge, the rooted knowledge. You got this Knave of Cups also. It's like you're not really open to receiving the joy, the happiness that's coming, that's here. You're not fully open to receiving it. Not fully open to this new beginning. You got this Two of Wands. Again, you're not making that choice you need to make to really see your ships come in. Because I'm gonna say this. 3 can be very significant here for somebody. 3. Because you got the 3 of Swords. You really have the 3 of Swords here. The universe wants me to talk about these 3 other cards here, but we'll get there. 3 can be significant for somebody. Very significant. Because you go from the Two of Wands, which is making a choice and letting something go. You're not making that choice to let something go. To really see your ships come in. To really let go of this heartache, this doubt, this stress. To really let go of that anguish in your heart. And really have some peace and joy in your heart. You really feel like the wheel is turning in your favor. You got 4 cards here, actually. You feel like the wheel is turning in your favor, but it's kind of stuck at the moment. It's kind of sideways energy. Like, it's not moving forward, it's not moving back, it's just in the middle. Okay? And that's to the left with your emotions. With your emotions also, with your feminine energy, you got the Queen of Swords. Like, you're on and off, you want to fight, but you don't want to fight. You want to put love into this, you don't want to put love into this. You want to manifest, but you don't want to manifest. And we don't have the Lovers yet on the board. Now you got your Knight of Pentacles. So you embrace this from a feminine side with your emotions. You know what you want. And then you turn around with your money and you're like, fuck, I need to put my foot down. I need to get this money. I need to pay these bills. I need to do this. And that's when you step in and you're trying to do that. You're trying to take back your life, trying to get more stability in your life instead of that codependency. You're trying to get more stability, more flow, more flexibility. And I see you're open to receiving it. You're open to receiving it here. Because you also got the 4 of Pens. You got the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pens. Hey, welcome in. Stay around a little bit. Don't leave right away. Stick around a little bit. Sub up to the channel. Grab yourself a free read. Grab yourself a free read at this time. Go ahead and get yourself a free read. And let's see what your energy is. See what you need to know. See what your angels are telling you. Hey, we got 2 people in the room. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being a part of Intuitive Insights Tarot. That's with 2 S's. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go ahead and sub up to the channel and get yourself a free read. If you do want a paid read, or any type of read, I should say, up on the marquee, up on top, scrolling by, literally like right up there. It's all my pricing up there. Very reasonable pricing. You want a yes or no question? They are $3. If you just want 1 card, you just want 1 card on the energy, they're $1 a card. Now, any of your donations, they do help the channel out move forward. They help the channel out pay the bills, but they also help the channel out get equipment, get microphones, get different things that I can use for the channel. They help the channel out get more tarot decks and different things like that. They help the channel out. The main one is the bills. After that, they help out other things, every other thing else, if I can have that money towards that. Any of your donations also do help me out in regards to getting a vehicle and getting more stable to get a vehicle. If there's any money left over, they do go toward getting a vehicle. Because right now I've been dealing with that 6 months out, trying to get a vehicle at the moment. That's another story. I know a lot of people out there are struggling with that at the moment, with vehicle situations. So I know I'm not the only one. But at this moment, if you do want to get a reading, any of those readings will go towards, or any of the donations from the readings will go towards a drawing I'm doing at the end of the month of March for a full read. If you do want to get in on that and take advantage of that, they are $1 an entry. $1 an entry will get you in to the drawing for a read. So you ask yourself, what if I get a $10 read? You get 10 entries. You get 10 entries for a $10 read. You want to do an 85 card? You want to do a Zoom call? If you want to do a Zoom call and you want to spend the $85, you'll get 85 chances to get that in towards that free read. For that free read. So with that said, got some affirmations I got here. Some affirmation cards here. Hey, welcome in. Stick around a little bit. I'm doing the 78 card archive. The card I ended on so far is the 4 of Cups. The card I started on is the 8 of Swords reversed. The 8 of Swords reversed. We got the 4 of Cups forward here. But we got some affirmations. Today I am brave. Today I will step up to every challenge with courage. Today I am calm. Today my mind is open and I am at peace with who I am. Okay? Today I will forgive. Today I will forgive any past mistakes I have made and love myself unconditionally. Okay? Okay. Who's this for, collective? Is this for you? Today I will be ready to receive love. Today I am open to being loved by another healthy person. Healthy relationship. You can't survive in toxic relationships. They don't survive. They don't. Unless you try to make them survive. It could be karmic ties to that relationship. That toxic relationship. Okay. We got some cards that came out very viciously. Very viciously. Yeah. Somebody here doesn't feel like they're moving into calmer seas. They feel like they're still in these rough seas. They're still in rough seas. But things are gonna. You're ready to get your crop. You're ready to see the crop. But you're ready to. Let me put it this way: with the eight of wands, things are moving fast for you. Things are moving fast for you. But now you feel like you got a blockage, and you may ask, what is this blockage? What is this blockage all of a sudden that you talk about? This blockage. Did I get your attention? Did I grab your attention? Because it doesn't seem like you're moving in calmer seas. You're still in rough seas, and you got a blockage on this path. You got a blockage on this path, but you are looking for answers with the Hierophant. You're looking for many answers here with the Hierophant. You're talking to the moon. You're understanding the moon phases. You're starting to understand things. This might be a good time, as we talk about the Hierophant, this might be a good time for you to grab a Moon Oracle, a $5 Moon Oracle. Go ahead and grab yourself a Moon Oracle card. See what the energy is right now. Full moon can be significant. A full moon. Go ahead and grab yourself a Moon Oracle card. $5 Moon Oracle. Might be what you need right now, dealing with this Hierophant card. Because you got the Queen of Wands. So you are making emotional choices here. You're starting to make emotional choices here. Starting to understand your emotional choices. Starting to understand your choices have consequences, but also your choices can shift your reality. You got the Knave of Wands. So you are moving forward to fight on these choices. You're moving forward. Welcome in. You are moving forward to really put your foot down, understand your own choices, understand your emotions, understand what you truly want out of life, understand what you truly want in different things that you do, understand who you are. You got the Lovers, and I was speaking of the Lovers, it's reversed. So are you really loving the choices you're making? Are you loving the things you're doing? Are you loving the things you are doing to bring you peace, joy, and happiness? to bring a smile to your face? What is bringing a smile to your face? Because it feels like, my collective, you have not been smiling for a while. And we're going to be moving in on the 20th of March into this spring equinox. And you don't need to take all this. And remember, you don't need to take all that baggage with you, moving into the new cycle. And I'm going to say this. Remember, things come in cycles. Cycles only last for a period of time. It sucks that they last 6 months at a time sometimes, but things are going to look up for you more positively. Things are going to look up more collectively. Things are going to look up. You're going to be able to fight for your money here. You're going to be able to fight instead of, you're going to get out of this feeling stuck. You're going to be able to fight. But remember, collective, remember, you do have this choice you need to make about your money. Remember, you got the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Pens here. You do need to make this collective money choice. And once you start doing that, though, things are going to open up. Things are going to move fast for you. Because you got the 3 of Wands here. And then you got the 3 of Cups. So you're going to see some joy, some happiness once you start making that choice. Whatever that choice is, when you start making it, you're going to start seeing that happiness come in. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that sub up button. Subscribe to the channel. I would like to get like 10 subscribers today is what I'd like to get. After you subscribe, come on back and I can get you a free read. I can get you a free read. Welcome in, welcome in. You got the 10 of Swords. So it's like, this isn't a literal ending here. It's not a literal ending. It's not an ending because you got Death sideways. So it's not an ending that should have happened. But you're starting to get out of this. You're getting out of this anguish, this doubt. You're getting out of this doubt about it. You're not doubting yourself about this no more. You're not doubting your abilities, not doubting yourself. And you got the Emperor. So you are in that feminine energy. You are moving forward. This could be a female in your life where you have that feminine energy around you. Could be a feminine spirit guide around you. You could have children and you're nurturing them, trying to teach them, trying to honor them. But you feel like there's no spark here. There's no spark in this. There's no spark. There's no spark. There's no spark with that 2 of Cups. That 2 of Cups energy is off. There's no spark. There's no spark. If you want to know more about that 2 of Cups, stick around. We'll dive in. Get yourself a Moon Oracle card. Get yourself a mini read. Go ahead and get yourself a yes or no question. Yeah, you're trying to judge yourself. You're trying to judge yourself. You're judging yourself and saying, why am I staying in this 2 of Cups energy? Why am I staying in this 2 of Cups? What is this 2 of Cups doing for me? What am I staying? Why am I staying here? What is this 2 of Cups energy doing? Why am I staying here in this 2 of Cups? Like, what the hell is this 2 of Cups going to do for me? What's it going to do for me? Welcome in, welcome in. 9 of Wands. Yeah. No. Okay. Let me back up a minute. This 8 of Wands. You got the 8 of Wands here. So it looks like once you start making this choice you need to make, start making the choices you need to make with this money situation, with the three of Pentacles, this money, you start making better money choices. You start making this choice you need to make. You're going to start seeing that you can collect your crop. But it doesn't look like things are coming in fast here. It doesn't look like things are coming in fast with that 9 of Wands. With this 2 of Cups energy. It doesn't seem like things are coming in very fast for you. It doesn't seem like things are really moving where you need them to be. You don't have the 7 of Wands yet. You got the Sun. Yeah, there's no Sun here with this 2 of Cups. There's no Sun energy here. There's no Sun here. You feel like you feel stuck. You got the Emperor here. You got the 5 of Cups and the Emperor. So there is some doubt, there is some anguish about this, some stress about this a little bit. You're stressing out a little bit about this. Welcome in, welcome in. Stick around a little bit. Stick around. We got 5 people in the room. Stick around a little bit. Stick around. Go ahead and if you're new here, sub up to the channel. Grab yourself a free read for new subscribers, new reads. Don't hesitate. Go ahead and drop your question down in the chat if you do want a read. Go ahead during the read. It feels like you still got a lot of anguish, a lot of stress about this. You're really trying to put your Emperor energy into this. Because you are the Empress and the Emperor here in your own life. You're trying to take back your own life. You're trying to understand your life. You're starting to get your life back in order here. You're trying to be in that divine flow. Like you just want things to work for you. You want to move things around where you're not feeling stuck. You want your wishes to come true here. You don't want to feel stuck by this negative energy. You just want it to flow where 3 days I can fix this. I can fix this in a week instead of fixing this in 6 weeks. You know what I mean? You do have this 7 of cups here. Meditation right now could help you. Meditating could help you really understand this choice you need to make with this 2 of swords. You are the ace of your swords, but you're not the ace of your cups. At the bottom of the deck, you got the moon. So rabbits could be significant. Rabbits are good luck anyways. They're good luck. You got some luck here on your side. You got some luck, some energy here. Like I said, full moon could be significant. Might be the time to grab yourself a moon oracle card for $5. Get yourself a nice moon oracle card. This is what they look like. Moon oracles. Oracles. Might be time to grab yourself one. See what the energy is around you. Time to follow astrology. If you're into astrology, collectively, might be time to tap into your astrology you listen to. Might be time to tap into that and listen to that person, understand some astrology and what's going on. You're getting out of this feeling stuck, feeling trapped energy. You're getting out of it. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. Side. You're looking at it from a different angle. I'll admit. You're looking at it from a different angle. But we don't have the hermit yet. We don't have the hermit card yet. But we do have that. But the question again is, where is your magic? Where is your magic with this 2 of cups? Because it feels like you haven't had it in a while. You haven't had the spark, you haven't had the magic in a little while. You haven't had that joy and happiness in a little while. Maybe you need that vacation. You need to take a vacation. You need to do something. Maybe play. And you got the world. Like, your Ace of Cups is reversed, but now you got the Ace of Wands forward, and you're very strong with your choices. You're very strong with your emotions, understanding yourself. Are you starting to? At least you're starting to. And you feel like, yeah, you got a lot of things going on, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not worried about all the rest. I'm worried about this one thing right now. And the one thing is going to get me where I need. You're focused on one thing at a time. You're focused on healing one thing at a time instead of trying to do 5 things. And you're balancing it. You're balancing yourself. You're trying to balance yourself. You're trying to balance your energy. You're trying to balance your money. There's the High Priestess. So you're looking for answers. You know the answers. Start trusting your intuition. Start trusting yourself. And you ask. You may ask, how do I trust myself? How do I trust my intuition? How do I trust who I am? Understanding the feelings you have, the gut feelings. Listening to them, understanding yourself, listening to the voices in your head. That little voice in the back of your head, listening to it. That's conscious. That is your conscience speaking to you. Also, listening to your any feelings you have in your gut, any of those feelings you have, is telling you something. Yeah, you feel like your home life isn't there. You feel like your home life's being depleted. You don't have that home life area that you want with the Six of Cups. But you have the swords. The universe is showing you what you can have. They've shown you what you can have. It's all around you. They have been showing you what you can have. You're just not fully stepping out to take it. They're showing you. You are the key that will unlock the door. You just need to unlock the door. Unlock that box, if you desire. With Pandora's box here, with the Justice, unlock it. It might be what you're looking for. You got the Chariot. There's forward movement. There's forward momentum. There's forward momentum here once you unlock this door. Once you unlock this door, there's forward momentum. You're going to be able to fill your cups again. You're going to be able to fill your cups again. You're going to be able to put your accolades into this, your achievements into this. And it's not a new beginning. It's not a new beginning here. The tower's reversed. It's not a new beginning. So you just avoided a tower moment by stepping through the door and really starting to fill your cup, starting to understand yourself. And you're the ace of your damn fucking pens. You're the ace of your pens. You're not the ace of your cups, but you're the ace of your swords. Your wands, which is, you're the ace of your swords. You're the ace of wands. So you are the ace of your swords. You're the ace of your wands, but you're not the ace of your cups. But you are the ace of your pentacles. So once you step through this door, there's going to be some very heavy momentum that's going to come through. You're going to be able to fill your cups with this King and Cup energy. You're going to start putting your accolades in. You're going to start showing your accolades off. People are going to start seeing what you can do. They're going to start seeing it. And then you're going to avoid a tower moment altogether. And you're going to be the ace of your pens. You're going to stand strong because of your achievements, because of your experience. And you're going to nurture your money. You're going to have a new cycle of money. This is a new beginning of money. This is a new beginning with your money. That Two of Pens, it still feels like you're not in that balance, that flow. You're not in that cycle of flowness yet. You're not in there yet. You're getting there, but you're not fully there yet. The Knight of Wands. So, are you fully ready to make that choice, to be in that flow? Did you have the Hermit? You're stepping out of your comfort zone. Or you're looking within. It's telling you to look within. Not stepping out. You're going within. You're retreating within. You're understanding that you need to make these choices. You need to make these masculine choices, feminine choices. We got 5 more cards here. We got 3 and 2. 3 are forward, 2 are reversed. So let's get some. Let's see what the final spread is here on this. Let's see what the final thing is on this. We started with the 8 of Swords reversed and the Musician reversed. We got the Chariot here, which is forward momentum. Okay. Yeah. You're not in that flow. You're not in that flow, in that divine flow. You're not in that flow where you want to be, in that flow where you can move things around. You're not in that flow where you want to be. You are the Knight of your Swords. You're ready to fight, but you're not in that flow yet. You're the Queen of your Cups. You're the King of your Cups and the Queen of your Cups. So you are getting a new beginning in emotions and love. It could be a new beginning in love. But you are getting out of this feeling stuck. Feeling this cycle of stuckness. You're getting out of it. Last 2 cards. 7 of Wands. You got to get over a hurdle. You got to get over a hurdle. Once you get over this hurdle, ha 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 ha! Woo-hoo, ha, ha, ha. Once you get over this hurdle, you're gonna get that public recognition you want. The 10 of Cups. You're gonna get that motherfucking pen. You're gonna get the motherfucking public recognition you want once you get over that hurdle. You're gonna get the public recognition you want. You're gonna start seeing that public recognition. You're gonna start seeing people flocking in and people attending to you and people understanding who you are and starting to really help out and cultivate in a way that you want to make this work. So a lot of things here. A lot of things here. A lot of things here to look at. A lot of things to look at. A lot of things. So you avoided a tower moment. It's not. You're still working at something here, but you're getting out of the stuck. You're feeling out of this track, out of this stuck energy. Get that area. Like collectivity here today with the 78 card archive. Hopefully this resonated with you and gave you some perspective on your life, gave you some perspective into your joy, your happiness. I really think that this Hey, I'm back. I'm back. Hope y'all didn't miss me too much. I'm back. I'm back. Let's see what we got here going on. What do we got? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. If anyone does want a personal read, I got a goal going on today. I'm looking for a $50 goal. Is what I'm looking to accomplish there today. Is a $50 goal. So if you are in need of a reading, please let me know. I will open it up for all free reads for everybody after I reach that $50 goal. I will open it up for all reads once I reach my $50 goal. So if you do need a read, please don't hesitate to let me know if you do need a reading or anything like that. Everything is up in that marquee scrolling by. So please, please, please do let me know if you do need a reading, or you do want a read. Please, please, please do let me know. Hey, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Stick around a little bit, hang out a little bit, stick around. If you are in need of a reading, please, please, please let me know. Go ahead and share the channel, let everyone know that I am on today, and share it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So, who's going to take the next read? Who's going to get the next read? Who's going to get the next Moon Oracle card? Who out there needs that next read? Who's gonna take me up on that offer and get a read? And if you want a free read, if you do want a free read, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I can get you a free read. If you do want a reading, I can get you a free read by having you subscribe to the channel. I'll get you a free read. Let's take a look here. Are you collectively making the choice to love yourself? You got the Sun reverse, you got the Lovers, and you got the Ace of Wands. So are you fully making the choice to love yourself on an emotional level? Are you loving the choices you're making? Are you loving what you're doing? Are you loving the things you're doing? Are you loving who you are emotionally? Are you loving who you are? Are you loving who you are?